Hey, it's Lauren with Beadbox Bargains. Today we're going to take a look at some of the new items coming up on the site, beadboxbargains.com, from this Monday today, which is May 13th, through Friday, May 17th. So first of all, we're going to have some gemstone leaves back in stock for you. These are lapis. They are dyed, so you'll see a deep, deep indigo color and beautifully carved. Each one's going to be a little bit different because they are individually crafted. So you'll get 6 to a bag. We will also have 2 more stones. We also have them coming in peach red aventurine. Some of it's a little redder, some of it's a little more peachy. And unakite. So we will also have, here I'll set some down for you so you can see them against the white. We'll also have them in unakite, which is this gorgeous avocado green and red marble. Marble's colors, that is. It's not actually a marble stone, to be clear. Alright, so we have a bunch of other gemstones coming up too. I love these 4mm agate. They're just these beautiful creamy colors. Very earthy, very beautiful, and glossy. So we'll have those in 4mm. We also have some crackle agate in 6, 8, and 10mm. We've got this great sort of not quite sky blue, a little bit darker, like a light denim, mixed with white. And you've got the great crackle patterns on them. These beads are natural, the 4mm agate. These ones are going to be dyed and heat treated to give you those wonderful patterns. And the larger they are, the more pronounced those patterns become. So those are really fun. We also have this lovely sort of honey amber brown with ivory white and some orange accents too. So that's our 6mm. Here's the 8. And these are going to be a semi-round. You may find some dimpled spots or some slightly off-round beads. And we have 10s as well, but they are just gorgeous patterns, and because of the various patterns, it is going to be it's just going to kind of give it more of a organic feel, I guess, with those different patterns and shapes there. So those are really pretty. I love the dark colors in the 10mm strand too. We also have some synthetic regalite, also called impression jasper. There's lots of names for this, but it is basically a resin-based substance. It's really beautiful the way they've got these like sand-colored epoxy swirls and occasional red in there too. Vivid, vivid turquoise green. And we will also have those in 8 and 10mm. And again, these are man-made stone. They are slightly lighter in weight, and just really, really pretty designs and colors. So although it is a synthetic stone, it's still absolutely gorgeous. There's the 10mm size. Love all the patterning on those. All right, we have also, it's generally called Aqua Terra Jasper in this blue color, but again, this is the synthetic man-made version. There's beautiful sky blue with those sand and dark red colors. Last time we had it in, it sold pretty quickly. So we'll have this color in 8 and 6mm coming up this week. All right, I'm gonna clear this off a little bit for you, and we're gonna take a look at some of our smaller faceted gemstones. Oh wait, before I do that, we do have one more crackle agate strand. This raspberry color is only in the 8mm size. It's a very pretty, vivid red. These great crackled patterns. And now I'll go ahead and clear this off so we can take a look at some of our smaller faceted gemstones. All right, we've got these great 3mm faceted lapis beads back in stock. They are super sparkly, microfaceted, natural colors. Just absolutely lovely. We also have our 6mm pink opal rounds. I love the creamy pale pink here. These are sort of a semi-gloss. They have almost a satin gloss to them. Very gorgeous, gorgeous colors. And you can tell they've got the polish that they use is also protective because this is opal is a softer stone. It's a little bit, it's basically like a stabilization, but they don't add color like you do sometimes with a turquoise. So it is still a natural stone. It just has a nice protective polish on there. We've also got back in stock. These were so tiny. Last time we had them, they went really fast though. Got such a crazy good deal on these. These are, I believe, about a 2mm faceted round. And you've got mostly amethyst with some garnet and the occasional obsidian bead mixed in. And some lighter, more quartzy amethyst beads as well. So that's a fun strand. Teeny tiny, but so sparkly. Again, that microfaceting. This lapidary always does such a good job with their facets, which we'll see on these tiny rondelles too. These apatite rondelles have been restocked. We were just about out, so we went ahead and got a few more. I love that vivid blue color and just all of those sparkles. For such tiny beads, they have such a big sparkle. And the same with these multi-moonstone rondelles. You have like that peachy moonstone and the gray moonstone, the more white moonstone. Got these great iridescent patches on a lot of them, and all of them are just gorgeously faceted. We also have some green rutilated quartz rounds in. I really like this stone. It just has so much texture and contrast with the green rutile patterns, and then the clear to white quartz. It reminds me of Prennet, but it's a darker version of the quartz, so those are great too. Also getting some more tiger eye faceted rounds in. These are a little more on the tiger iron side. You've got more of that great metallic banding and less of the chatoyant gold. So these are a really really pretty understated tiger eye. The faceting is absolutely gorgeous. And if you want like that darker feel versus the bright gold, they're perfect. So love those. I'm gonna have to do something with those. Tiger eyes, one of my favorite stones. I say that about a lot of stones, but I like this deep dark brown especially. Makes me want to make something. Coming up also, we've got these great aquamarine faceted rounds, and these are going to be heat treated to help bring out that icy blue color. Very pretty. Again, the faceting is stunning. You've got everything from light icy blues to some deeper blues there too. You do have some brown to black inclusions, adding a little bit of contrast, but they're very nice quality. Super, super sparkly. So refreshing. That color, icy blue, it's just great for summer designs, I feel like. Also, these gorgeous rhodonite rondelles. You've got this pale peach, and then with the dark black patterning on it, and some more vivid pink tones also. The patterns on these are so interesting. And again, that facet job, it's just, it's stunning. So pretty. I love these. We also have some purple lepidolite rounds. And lepidolite again has just such a nice semi-gloss, kind of a satiny type thing. It's not the most glossy, but it is, it's very shiny. And you've got these great variations, everything from like an icy white to a deep dark purple. It's a similar color palette to amethyst, but a softer look because of the way that the stone takes a polish. Those are neat. Ooh, this is one of my favorite strands. We have it back in stock, which I'm excited about. These apatite nugget beads, they just make me happy. They make me want to jump in the pool. They're gorgeous, gorgeous natural blues. And lots of different fun shapes and sizes with these. are so pretty. That's such a vivid, vivid blue. Makes me happy. We also have these really fun, and we've had them before, but it's been a minute, like mixed 3mm rounds. These are just kind of the lapidaries, odds and ends and leftovers all strung up together. So they're a really good value and a great way if you just want like a multicolor stone mix. And you can see there's a little of everything on here. I see some apatite, some amethyst, some looks like some tigerite, some quartz, a couple rondelles too. They're not all round, but the majority are. Some carnelian, all kinds of things. Every strand will be a little bit different. They're all very colorful, super fun for like a delicate wrap bracelet that will go with anything. And again, just a great price on those always. Next up we have some rondelles. I'm going to keep these in my hand because they'll be hard to see against the background. These are white moonstone, and they are so nicely cut and polished. Absolutely lovely. Look at those. So pretty. So there they are again, and now I'll set them down. I wanted to make sure you get to see them really well against my hand because they will disappear a little bit into the background. Ooh, and then we have this gorgeous quartz with the reddish inclusions. Look at that. So pretty. These colors make me happy. That's again very glossy. It's a nice even rondelle cut. Super pleased with the quality on those. And also these other rondelles that we have. We have amethyst and we have a strand of lapis too. Again, just great even cutting on these. Nice polish, beautiful stones. This amethyst is such great quality. So is the lapis, but the amethyst, especially for the price, I'm just like, has some, it's nice, it's very clear, you don't have a lot of inclusions, and the lapis is gorgeous too, with the dark blue. Just a couple more strands of gemstones here. These, okay, I love these. So these are tourmaline. It's basically like rainbow tourmaline, but these are specifically the pink and purple tones. So pretty, almost pastel, just all the variations in there. And again, the cutting is just stunning. They're so sparkly, so finely faceted. Super, super pretty. So those are great. They're going to be, they were a great deal, but they're still a little on the pricier side just because with tourmaline, the pink and purple are generally the more expensive and rarer colors to find it in. So we love these white sparkly tourmaline here. And then the last gemstone strand I have to show you today is these gorgeous dyed howlite. So these are also faceted in the 6mm size, and they are dyed to this lovely turquoise blue. There's a little bit of green tones in there too occasionally. It's a really nice turquoise substitute at a really great price. Again, it's a genuine howlite, but it is dyed to look like turquoise. And howlite's a great choice for that because you have all the interesting matrix patterns that occur naturally in it. Just so pretty. Again, last time we had these, they went quick. So if you want them, keep an eye out. All right, so that's about all of our gemstone strands, but we have so much more to go through here. I'm going to show you some fun metal pendants next, and then we'll have some gemstone pendants and links to look at. But I'm going to clear the mat off, and then we'll do the metal pieces. All right, so we have some beautiful cubic zirconia pendants and charms coming up. These are really neat. They've got almost like a branch texture, and it is very like filigree, see-through. We'll have these pendants in several different shapes and finishes. So we've got silver, here's, we've got the round and the teardrop. I'll hold them up so you can see. They don't always want to lay flat because on the back, you've got the back of the cubic zirconia there. And then we'll also have rose gold with the square and the round and the teardrop. They're very, very sparkly. And then finally we will have a traditional gold versus the rose gold. And we'll have also sort of a slightly lighter gold with the opalite center, which is this crystal designed to look like an opal. So pretty. Really like all of these. It's a very earthy type of pattern. I think they make cute earrings or just a very simple pendant. There's a lot you could do with those. We also have, okay, I'm going to show you this. This is, it's so fun. It's like a fidget toy and a little charm link. So it's this fan that actually opens up. It doesn't have like a thread through it, but it does have a design running through it. It's really cute. And it's got, here, I think this one might actually go, this piece actually goes over here on the end. There we are. Yeah, so now you've got this whole design running through it. Looks like a bird, sort of. I don't know what it's supposed to be, just a swirl. And you've got a loop on the top and bottom. And it opens and closes. It's a sort of a thinner type filigree, but it does feel fairly sturdy because you've got a lot of pieces all stacked up. I think that's really cool. I saw that and I was just like, okay, I want to play with it. So I guess I'm going to have to buy some. So we've got that. Alright, we've also got some other fun shapes of these CZ pendants. We've got these little solar flare rounds, and I adore these tiny dragonflies. Dragonflies are one of my favorite motifs. I don't even know why, I love them. So, got this little set of 2. They make perfect little earring charms, or whatever you want to do with them. They're just so cute. We also have this fun link that kind of matches the style of these pendants here. It's very twiggy, got some leaves. It's got a little cubic zirconia in the center, and it's got a little tiny open loop on the back. So that would be fun with those pieces too. Also, we've got this really bold pendant. You've got cubic zirconia and I believe it's white quartz, but I'll have to look at that. And this fun little flower pattern, little twig with leaves coming down to another teardrop there. So that is very bold little pendant there. It's beautiful. We also have these sort of slide pendants, and these are interesting because instead of like a traditional loop, you can see that there against the white, we've got an opening both on this end and on this end and in the middle. There's a lot of different ways you could hang this. I think the larger opening is here on the side with the crystal accents there. And we will have these in packs of 2, and we'll have them in silver as well. Very sparkly, your classic little swirly twist type design. And then, okay, again, as I've said before, I cannot resist cute little animals. And I saw these turtle CC charms, and I could not resist. They're so cute. As with most of our CZ charms, they're going to be single-sided so that you have the back of the setting there. But so nicely detailed. The little sparkly shell. I just think it's adorable. And then we've got some more simple oval with a marquee. Well, it's really a marquee with a marquee. My bad there. These are very graceful. And they will come as a set of 2. And then we've got this marquee, kind of a bubbly marquee, with some jet rhinestones there. Super pretty. And a couple more CZ shapes. Really like this one with sort of a sunburst pattern. And then here's a little moon and star with 2 sparkly accents. So cute. We'll have a couple other stainless steel pendants I'm going to show you here. So we've got these popular moon phase rectangle pendants back in. They're laser cut, and we'll have them in both a silver and gold finish. And we've also got one of my favorite pieces. This is a stainless steel dragonfly. And this was featured in a box, I believe, last year. We've got the Stardust wings, a little cubic zirconia accent at the top, and it has a loop on the back of this wing for stringing. So it hangs kind of like that. It's very cute. We also have some fun little rosebud charms. These are made of flowers set in resin, and they've got these little tiny, I believe they're gold finished acrylic balls added for texture. You've got a little top bail there. Got a bunch of different colors. Got the kind of a rosy light pink, very deep rose pink. It's more of a peach, I guess. It's like coral orange, and also yellow. These are very fun spring charms, great for earrings, great for Mother's Day, although you're going to be a little late on that, I guess. But I wish we could have had them in a few weeks earlier. But they are great for all kinds of spring jewelry. It's little flower buds. So cute. And we've also got some shell pendants coming up. Well, some shell flowers anyway. Got these center drilled, like a black lip shell, I believe they are. And you can see most of them are going to be darker on the reverse and then lighter on the carved side, and they are center drilled. So they make cute buttons too for like finishing a leather wrap bracelet or something. And then we also have this style, which varies quite a lot. The natural shell again. You've got some that are more yellow, some that are white. Here, I'm sorry, I'm not too low there. You've got some that are really yellow, some that are kind of ivory with the yellow and the dark accents, some that are basically 100% white, and then some that are this gorgeous dark brown. So lots of variation with these. They're all so pretty. They're all hand carved and center drilled again. And coming up next, we've got a whole bunch of gemstone pendants and links. So let's take a look at those. Okay, we have a ton of gemstone pendants and links coming up this week. I'm very excited. First of all, I wanted to show you these rainbow fluorite teardrops. They were an amazing deal, a great value, and they will vary a lot. You'll have some that are more purple, some that are more green, some that might be more on the clear or combination side, because this is a natural stone that has a lot of natural variation. They do have a little snap veil at the top with a silver finish. We have back in stock, we've had these before and they went really fast. We have these really bold, chunky, faceted point pendants. They've got an apatite accent up top. These are, I believe these are sodalite. Yeah, not lapis. They're sodalite. Again, I will verify all that. And then they've got the natural blue apatite accents, just this great sort of rustic finish with a big loop at the top. And we'll also have those in quartz. The color on these varies. This one is more clear. This one's almost a little bit pink, a little bit rosy there. And again, you've got the apatite accents with the rustic gold findings and the electroplated finish. So those are a lot of fun. We have also these gorgeous faceted trapezoids coming up, sort of vaguely triangular, not quite. Got a flat edge there on the top. These are your lapis, and they're going to vary from this dark to lighter indigo blue. Beautiful faceting on these. You may sometimes find a little bit, depending on the stone, rougher corners, just from the way that these are cut. But you can see this. This one has a little bit of a rougher cut right at the edge, just from the way that the stone reacted, just depending on its composition. But they are absolutely gorgeous. The faceting's lovely, and that shape, they're not terribly thick. They don't feel thin or fragile, but they're very nicely done. The amethyst is going to vary a lot. Here's a couple different examples. It's not as big a variation, I guess, as some of the other amethyst things I have to show you, but I did want to show you several so you have an idea. We also have labradorite, and you will again see a lot of variation, and because of the natural composition of the stones, you may occasionally have some surface inclusions like this one, where the composition of the stone is just a bit buried there. It's not actually a hole, it's just the way the stone is. These are natural, they will vary. And you're going to get some beautiful labradorescence on a lot of these. It will vary. This one's got some more subtle rainbow tones in it, if you can see there. And these are like very blue. Look at that. They will all be unique. I really like that shape. And then we have some gorgeous Amazonite. Again, that varies from like a seafoam to a deep blue minty green. So pretty. The facets on those are gorgeous. They're top drilled, front to back. Very, very nice. We've also got these adorable gemstone butterflies, where you have two faceted wings. Just a really cool cut with the little scalloped edges on that side, and then it's like a little scalloped half moon sort of. And then you've got crystals set in the middle of the butterfly between the gemstones. So these are tiger eye with a silver finished brass. And as you can see, it'll vary from the light gold to the deeper brown with some chatoyant banding. So gorgeous. And we'll have amethyst in both silver and gold. These are once again going to vary a lot, so I'm going to show you a bunch at one time, just so you can kind of get an idea of what to expect. And one thing I do want to point out about amethyst, which we sometimes have people ask us about, is that the linear inclusions and patterns in the stone can sometimes, or like these sparkly mica type shine there, it can look like breakage sometimes or like cracking, but it's the natural like patterning in the stone itself. So you will see a lot of inclusions and variations in the shape and size and some linear patterns. Again, this is not breakage, it's just natural variation in the amethyst. So got some lovely variations there. This one's interesting. I like the chevron banding on that. And that one's a little more classic purple. They're all beautiful. We'll also have rose quartz in silver on that butterfly there. Ooh, these are some big bold shell pendants I wanted to show you. So this is an assembled pendant, which means you've got pieces of genuine shell that have resin on top of them to help protect it and help give it this fun swoopy shape. It's like a little shell vortex there. See, it hangs like that. And you've probably got some color added on like your green here and possibly the blue. And then we've got this natural shell pendant. So pretty. Look at that. Those rainbow colors. It's not going to be dyed like this one, but again, you've got resin added as a top coat over the shell just to help protect it and prolong the life of your pendant, to keep it from getting damaged quite so easily as natural shell can be damaged just by being worn. So helps protect the longevity of your jewelry. We also have some beautiful gemstone links coming up. Again, I'm going to show you several of these amethysts so you get an idea of the variation. They can go from this lighter purple to very dark to a medium deep purple in between. So pretty. We also have obsidian. And these are gorgeous faceted ovals. The faceting on them is so well done. And then look at this red tiger eye, which is heated to give it that deep red color. And then we've got some labradorite. Again, you'll see a lot of variation in the color, pattern, and play of labradorescence. Some pieces will be more subtle and have smaller rainbow hints. Others may have it closer to the surface, but there'll be some variation too from light to dark gray. They're all really fun. Natural labradorite. Has that almost glassy shine. So pretty. And then we also have some more Amazonites. And this will vary a little bit too, but it's going to be more in the cream green type vein. Most of the pieces are. And then the last thing I want to show you as far as pendants go are these teardrops. This is a green agate. They are edged in brass, I believe. And we will again have a lot of variation with some of them. Let me show you the flower Amazonite. You'll get everything from this deep, deep blue to a more brown to a more minty type aqua. So the flower Amazonite will see a strong variation. And you'll also get a fair amount of variation with these rhodonite teardrops. Some of them are going to have a lot more of the black with marbled pink. Some of them are going to be more on the mainly pink with a little bit of black side. And some will be very crisscrossy patterned. They'll all be unique since this is a natural stone. And I just want to show you several so you get an idea of the variation that can occur. We have some labradorite in this teardrop as well. And once again, you see some of them will have stronger labrador essence depending on the stone. Some of them will be more subtle, like the granulation almost on that is rainbow colored. And some of them might be more solid with occasional like silvery sheen, but much more subtle and understated. So there are those labradorite, just to show you the variation. And then the last style that I wanted to show you of these is going to be our picture jasper. Because again, you'll see a lot of different colors and patterns in these gorgeous sandy browns. Everything from like the medium browns with the black swirls and patterns to a much more light brown, almost solid color, and then some just medium in between that are less patterned. So picture jasper does vary a whole lot. It's all within this great sandy brown color family. Ooh, wait, I do have two more things to show you here real quick. So first of all, check out these green aventurine carved leaves. These are beautiful. They're sort of folded slightly. I'm going to show you that, almost a little bit of a V shape. And they have beautiful carved details. They are top drilled front to back. They will be sold individually. I just wanted to show you three so you get an idea of the lighter, medium, and darker green that the aventurine can naturally vary between. Those are so fun. Nature motifs, animal motifs, these are my weaknesses. And then last on our pendants, or rather focal beads, are these really bold matte red agate barrel beads. Again, strong amounts of variation. They've got this great etched matte finish. And some will have more linear patterns than like stripes. Some will be more solid, darker, deep red orange, and some might be lighter with some different accents. Literally everyone's going to be a little bit different. So I wanted to show you a few of those too. These are so, I don't know, they're so unique. I'd have to, I think it'd be a great like bold bracelet, or you could do them as a pendant with like a tassel at the bottom. A bunch of fun things you could do with that. Put them somewhere you can see them a little better. And that is just about all I wanted to show you today. We do have coming in some more Coriana chain in some different colors. We will have silver and gold back, as well as rose gold and gunmetal. So we have been doing our best to keep Coriana chain in stock. I'm so glad you guys have been enjoying designing with it. And if you aren't sure what to do with it, we do have a video about the basics and some ways you can finish Coreana chain too. It's really fun, beadable chain, and by popular request, we've added a couple new colors, so hope y'all enjoy that. And that is all I have to share with you today. However, we are adding a new exciting segment at the end. We're going to have some staff picks where some of our team members are going to share some of their favorite items in stock and some of the things that they're drawn to from our inventory. Thank you all so much for being here and for watching. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. We'll have some more projects and special sneak peeks coming up for you soon. Thanks so much for being here, and happy beading!
Hi, welcome to Staff Picks. I'm Kathy. I work in the warehouse for the Fulfillment Center, and I have lots of favorites because I make lots of jewelry. And the first item I have here on the table for you are the coordinating set of Fancy Jasper Donut Pendant and Fancy Jasper Go-Go Donut Drops. These, we actually hand selected and sorted these so that they would actually go together nicely. So you won't get something that looks, funky. But I love them because they can be so there's such a strong statement in your pieces. Like, I think I would probably use these in a necklace, but obviously you can use them as earrings. But this obviously is a beautiful pendant. But aren't they pretty? They go together so nicely. They make me happy. Alright, so my next choice are these natural agate round beads. There's a 6mm, there's 4mm. I think we may have 8mm down there too, but I enjoy the smaller ones best. That's my favorite thing. I would probably make a long wrap bracelet from these. I just love the simplicity, the lightness, the summer feel to them. So pretty. Alright, here I have for you some labradorite. That's how you say that. I love the small, tiny, faceted ones. Again, I would probably make a long wrap bracelet from that. And then, of course, I love anything that coordinates with it to give a little variety in shape. These are just two. One of them's long and one of them's a little shorter, but they're the same thing. They're cylinder, the labradorite cylinder beads. And I guess the light colors do make me think of summer and how I don't really want to wear super heavy stuff in the summertime, but the light, shiny, faceted beads are attention grabbing. Alright, so the last item I had to show you is this Botswana agate pendant. We have several different colors down there and styles of little pendants like this, but I just love to put these on earrings or add them to a necklace. Thanks so much for watching. You can find all these items and so much more at the Beadbox Bargains website.